Hey guys, happy Tuesday, I think. And so what we did today is remember when we erected the annex steel, we couldn't get the end of one of these. So there's my two annex beams, and they need to go in these, sockets right there for my mounting brackets. So what we did was we tore down, there was a set of scaffolding that was at 90 degrees to we didn't need any longer. So we tore that down and then rebuilt it over here. Believe it or not, that took probably about 5 hours to do that, because getting all the way up there to tear all that stuff off and pull it down piece by piece and stack it and then move it over here. And of course we had to level the ground to make sure that for stability reasons. And if you'll notice, what's going to happen is when I bolt these brackets in, well, they're going to be, not touching the scaffolding. I'll whack that board off there that's sticking out. So what we have to do is, what my plan to do is to, I probably have a couple hundred feet of 1/2-inch logging chain. So I'm going to take and up at where the ridge beam is, use that as my focal point and run that logging chain down, and then somewhere about probably right in across there, I'll break it up into 2 lengths, and then I have those 2 1-ton chain hoists that I use for putting my box beams up when we did those box beams along there. And then what I'll do is with help, I'll drag these 2 arched red steels out as close to this shed as I can get them. And I'll build a standoff out here so they can stand probably right about, and we're about center line, so right about in here where I'm at against my shed. So I'm standing against the door here. And we'll have to flip them over, so we'll have to bolt those 2 together. Of course, yeah. So we'll flip this one over. This one will end up being on top, and it'll be on that side. And then we'll use those chain hoists to, if we can get them eventually to stand up right above the off of the scaffolding here, then we should be able to, with a couple guys, be able to pick them up and set them in these standoffs. Then, just like we did over here, we'll take that box beam and bolt it in right across there. So if there's plates on it, so it'll bolt into that plate there, into these plates over here. On these 2 guys. And then I'll have all my red steel up. I can go ahead and start laying rebar. We really didn't have enough time to get together and start putting more rebar up. It started, we're having thunder again, so where there's thunder, there's lightning. So we're pulling off for the day, and I'm going to do Costco tomorrow, so we'll probably be back on Thursday and put another whole day in on this, and we should have that red steel up. And that's all I know, guys.